She just phoned to say that she was calling me up for my first time, and I just cried as soon as the phone call was done, and it's something that I've dreamt of doing since I was a child. The first goal, but I'm going to put the same one up. Nando's order. If it's a treat day, then I'm going for peri chips. We know what we're aiming towards, so two tough opponents to show what we can do, and obviously stand us in good stead for next year.
Kath, welcome back to camp. How's the first day been, settling back in?
Yeah, it's been good to be back in. It's obviously been quite a long break, so it's nice to have a change of scenery, seeing some new faces, and it's just been nice to be back in the training park.
What's kept you busy over the summer months?
It's been quite a short turnaround, I would say. For finishing up with camp and then a few summer holidays I had, and then back in the 1st of July for pre-season, so it's not really been a long time off, but it was a well-needed few weeks resting in the sun, so feeling good and ready to go.
Happy to get back on the pitch with the players here in Scotland, Jay?
Yeah, it's obviously a different scenery when you come away, so it's nice to see some familiar faces and then some new faces that have came into camp, and just working with different people and learning from different people, so it's been so good so far, and I'm loving it.
Great. Well, what we've got here on the floor on all of these cards are a few different questions covering some football things, some non-football things. Okay. So what we're going to do is just ask you to pick them at random, read them out, show them to camera, and then we'll have a little chat about what's on the card.
Right, okay.
All good? Right.
Yeah.
Pick your first one.
Favourite goal, not one of yours.
Okay.
Could this be
any goal, as long as you didn't score it.
Okay.
Could be one you saw live, one you saw on TV,
okay.
One you saw in a game you played in, any goal.
I'm going to go with last game of the season at Ibrox when we won the league. Lindsay Taylor's goal when I crossed the ball in, because obviously the feeling to win the league, it was an amazing feeling, and it was a goal that just meant so much, so I'm probably going to go for that one.
So you're going for more of the ones that have that meaning, or they sealed something, as opposed to maybe the ones that looked the best, right? Yeah,
I'm going with more of the feeling that I had, because obviously I didn't score it, but the feeling that I got when we scored was a feeling that will never leave me, because knowing after when we scored that and then see the game out to win the league was a feeling that will live with me forever, to be honest. Better not put the same one up. Nando's order. It's a tricky one. I'm probably going to go with a grilled wrap, hot. If it's a treat day, then I'm going for peri chips.
Okay.
And I'm liking the charcoal corn at the moment.
Okay. Is that a new one? Is that a new?
This is a new one. It's like corn, but it's been on a barbecue or something. It's so nice. Recommend. Sometimes I'll get a double chicken wrap as well.
A little bit of veg in there as well, though. That's the corn.
Obviously,
yeah.
The diet. I need the variety.
No peri chips here, though.
No peri chips. That'll be after camp.
Right. Next
one. First call up.
So I guess this is looking back to that last camp when you found out you're coming in for the first time. You'd obviously been involved in the 23 setup.
Yeah.
Where were you when you found out that you were getting the call up to the senior squad?
We actually played Celtic midweek on the Wednesday, and I had a phone call for a random number, and I had a feeling like obviously the number wasn't saved or that, and I just had this feeling that I thought it was Mel, and the next morning I had a same phone call for this number, and then Mel had text saying, can I give her a phone whenever I'm up, but I was up all night with the game the night before, so I was shattered, and as soon as I got up, I bounced at my bed and I phoned her back, and she just phoned to say that she was calling me up for my first time, and I deserved it, and just kind of come in with the confidence that I've had at the end of the season at Hibs, and I just cried as soon as the phone call was done, and it's something that I've dreamt of doing since I was a child, so obviously to get something that I had worked towards was an amazing feeling, and I just phoned my mum and my dad straight away, and I just couldn't stop crying the full day. The smile probably didn't come off my face, so it was just amazing to be called up, and I've actually loved every minute at last camp. Was amazing, and obviously to be called up again is just a great feeling.
You spoke you've spoken before about, you know, maybe that nerves coming into the first camp, which is totally natural, but you seem like somebody who's got that real, like you mentioned it there, inner confidence. That's obviously something that Melissa really wants you to bring through. So does that help you in terms of adjusting, meeting, you know, a new set of players and things like that?
Yeah, obviously coming in, it's natural to have those nerves coming into a new environment that, like, I don't know what to expect. So it was difficult, like, coming in. I did feel a bit sick at moments, but once I got my first training session out the way and a few of the girls like were welcoming me in and chatted to me off the pitch, then I kind of eased myself into it. And once I got on the pitch, I knew that I was in a good spot at that moment at club, and I just felt like to just come in and give it my all, because it could be my only chance. Like, you never know. So obviously, just so grateful for like every moment that I have here and every minute that I spend. I'm always wanting to learn, and just hopefully that I can show again this camp why I'm here.
Great, nice one. Let's move on to the next one. I
don't even know where I picked up. The first goal.
Perfect. Carry on
the back of that question.
So going ahead, I suppose this was against Netherlands. Just, I guess, talk us through it. We've seen the goal, but what was it like at that moment as it comes in and you put it in the back of the net?
I was a bit in shock, I would say. I just remember Emma getting the ball wide, and I know that I'm a striker who wants to be in and about the box, so I remember Emma thinking she had no option, and I remember her just putting the ball in the box, and I just knew that I had to make contact. It was kind of in a danger area between the goalkeeper and the defender, and I knew that if I get there first then I'd probably score, and I just swung a leg, tried to just swing a leg with my left foot, which usually doesn't work. So it was good. I actually looked at the line though to see if I was offside, and then obviously it was onside, but I was just like a shock because the stadium just fell silent, it felt, and it was just an amazing end to the season for me. I felt like I probably not had the easiest career being so young, so to come here and make my debut and then score, and it's just, it couldn't have been any better, to be honest with you.
A way for you to kind of repay Melissa as well with the trust she's shown you, with putting you in the team. Like, you must obviously owe a lot to her as well for giving you that sort of platform and then being able to repay it on that sort of stage.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously she had the trust in me. Like, there's so many good players here, so it could have been anyone in the starting 11. So to put the trust in me to go and play in the first game, and then to even put me in the second game, was just grateful, and hopefully there's many more to come from me.
Nice one.
What is your hype song?
So I guess this is looking generally, or right now, what are you, when you're on the bus for example, what's getting you up for it ahead of the game?
Oh, there's so many. This is such a weird one. There's this SoundCloud mix, and it's like, people will know what I'm talking about behind the scenes. And it's just like a mixture of a song for like an hour and 15 minutes, and it's just like bits and pieces and like pure party tunes, and I listen to that in every game that I go to. It's just like, it's just clubland songs, like old classics, but it's just like mixed into like an hour. And I just listen to that every game.
Do you just zone out of that, or are you the sort of person, do you want to kind of chat with folk before the game, or are you just like headphones in, sort of locked in ahead of the game?
No, like I listen to like the changing room songs that are kind of going on, but just chatting and quite laid back, to be honest. Try and distract myself with like maybe like the nerves and stuff that are there for the game. So I'm kind of like social, I would say, in the dressing room. Beach or city holiday?
So I guess this, looking back to the summer, what are you sort of looking for when you go away?
At the end of the season, I'm saying more beach. I like to go away, chill at the pool, sit in the sun lounger, don't move, and get oil on, to be honest. So that was my summer there, to be honest. I was in the sun and on a sun lounger, didn't move. I like a city break at the end of the year usually, like December, quite like a Christmas city break. So, but I'm saying beach.
Same beach, fair.
Yep.
So yes, coming back to this week, obviously it's 2 friendlies we've got. It'll be the same looking ahead to next month as well. How important will getting these friendly matches under your belt, under Melissa's belt, be ahead of World Cup qualification starting next year? Yeah,
it's good. The prep already started at the last camp, so it was a difficult one coming in, a lot of new faces and obviously having a new manager, so it's trying to get used to how everyone's playing and what she expects from us. But I think that now we have a baseline and we know what we're aiming towards, so it'll be good. Obviously, the next 2 games coming up, 2 tough opponents to show what we can do, and obviously stand us in good stead for next year.
One of those games obviously takes us to East End Park. I know you've spoken before about your debut and sort of playing in front of the fans. That'll be something you'll be sort of relishing to do again, especially because it's been such a long time next week.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing better than playing in a crowd. So it'll be obviously good to get as many fans down as possible to support us, especially in the journey that's just beginning for us. So, it'll be a good game and a good opposition to come watch us play.
Kath, thanks very much. Good luck.
Thank you.